The total fertility rate of Muslims in India has come down from what it was in 2015 to 2016, in 2019 to 2021. I'm not making this up. This is what the union government's data says. But if you go by Prime Minister Modi,
ये संपत्ति इकट्ठी करके किसको बांटेंगे? जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे हैं उनको बांटेंगे.
जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे होते हैं. That's how the Prime Minister of the country refers to Muslims. He isn't even looking at his own government's data. But the problem with the Prime Minister's speech in Rajasthan did not end just with this. There was even more misinformation. In this episode of Let Me Explain, I'll look at the Prime Minister's speech and why it was wrong on so many counts. Let me explain. When you pay for news, you empower newsrooms to be fearless and ask important questions to those in power. Because a news outlet which is powered by you and supported by you will always be accountable only to you. So become a part of TNM, become a TNM subscriber today. Let me start the show with a question. What should an election campaign be about? How a government is performed? Have the lives of the citizens been improved? What are the promises for the future? But once again, the election campaign is being communalized.
उन्होंने कहा है कि अगर कांग्रेस की सरकार बनेगी तो हर एक की प्रॉपर्टी का सर्वे किया जाएगा. ये जो गोल्ड है बहनों का और जो संपत्ति है ये सबको समान रूप से वितरित कर दी जाएगी. और पहले जब उनकी सरकार थी उन्होंने कहा था कि देश की संपत्ति पर पहला अधिकार मुसलमानों का है.
The communalization is problematic enough. The issues with the PM's speech run deeper. He's used many pieces of misinformation to target Muslims. And he's misquoted former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and used an age-old trope that Muslims are producing too many babies. Let's look at that first bit. It isn't just Modi. For long, the right wing has been claiming that Muslims produce a high number of children and that soon the Muslim population will overrun the Hindu population in India. In fact, they have even given a name for this, population jihad. But according to the NFHS 4 and 5, the total fertility rate in India has actually gone down. It went from 2.2% in 2015 and 16 to 2% in 2019 and 20. This is the rural and the urban divide. TRF has gone down both in rural and urban places. And now the question of that Hindu-Muslim divide. The total fertility rate has gone down in both communities as the data shows you. According to NFHS 4, the TRF for Muslims is at 2.62% and the same for Hindus is at 2.13%. According to NFHS 5, the TRF for Muslims is at 2.36% and for Hindus is at 1.94%. There you have it. It is clear from the Indian government's data that the total fertility rate in the country has been reducing. It's been reducing amongst Hindus, it's also been reducing amongst Muslims. Did the Congress manifesto really say that they would conduct a survey to assess the gold, silver and properties owned by tribal families and government employees to give it away to Muslims? No. What did it say then? The manifesto simply said, if the Congress came to power, they'll make suitable changes to policies to address the issue of growing inequality of wealth and income. And last month, Rahul Gandhi in Hyderabad had said that they'll carry out a survey to understand the wealth and income distribution and that there is a lopsided growth in India where the money is concentrated with a few people. And then there is the Manmohan Singh speech from 2006 where he spoke about who had the first claim to country's resources.
Along with programs for the uplift of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, minorities and women and children. We will have to devise innovative plans to ensure that minorities, particularly the Muslim minority, are empowered to share equitably in the fruits of development. They must have the first claim on our resources.
So you heard what he actually said. He said that SC and STs, other backward classes, minorities, women and children. Under minorities, he says especially Muslims. But what did Modi really do? He took parts of the Congress manifesto, a part of Rahul Gandhi's speech from last month, Manmohan Singh's speech from December 2006, and then connected it all. Of course, there is also a lot of jugglery in between there.
ये संपत्ति इकट्ठी करके किसको बांटेंगे? जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे हैं उनको बांटेंगे.
Now, instead of playing this Hindu-Muslim divide card, there are things that the Prime Minister instead can talk about. The survey shows that when women are educated or when they have wealth, they're producing fewer babies. So the government can focus on educating women and allowing them to create wealth. There are states like Bihar that have not seen the fertility rates coming down at all. In this data, there's no Hindu-Muslim divide, and the government needs to focus there. And there's no denial that there are sections of conservative Muslims who've advocated against contraception, but most of the classic schools of Islamic law permit it. So what the government can do is also educate men and women instead of forever using this trope to claim that Hindus are in danger. Finally, so far, despite the obvious objectionable things Modi said, the Election Commission has declined to comment. As expected, no action has been taken. Close to 20,000 citizens have written to EC seeking action. Will the EC wake up and listen? Before I go, a quick appeal. Our reporters have been hitting the ground for the last 1 month and will continue to do so over the next few weeks, covering the Lok Sabha elections, not just in the south, but all parts of India. I request you to check out our joint election fund, the TNM and News Laundry Election Fund. See what topic interests you and contribute accordingly. Because journalism isn't just about covering mega events, elections and press meets. It's about setting the record straight as well, especially when it comes to those in power. So help us continue this journalism with courage by having our back. Become a TNM subscriber today. And if you already are a subscriber, what can you do? You can spread the word and make sure your family members and your friends also become subscribers. Thank you for watching. I'll come back with another episode.